On a soft, drizzly afternoon, a little girl named Leela was walking home from school. Drip, drop, drip. The rain painted the quiet road with shiny, shimmering puddles. Leela held her bright yellow umbrella tightly, her small boots making tiny splashes as she jumped over the little pools of water. She hummed a little tune to herself, a happy rhythm matching the beat of the raindrops on her umbrella. Suddenly, she heard a soft melody weaving through the sound of the rain. La la la, Leela stopped dead in her tracks, her head tilted to one side. She looked all around. The street was empty, washed clean by the gentle downpour. There was no one else there. La la la, the sweet sound came again, clearer this time. It seemed to be coming from right above her head. Confused, she looked up at her umbrella. Did you just sing? Leela asked softly, her voice barely a whisper. To her utter amazement, the umbrella gave a little happy shake, scattering a few drops of water. Yes, it replied in a cheerful, musical voice. Rain makes me so cheerful. It just makes me want to sing. Leela's eyes widened, and then a giggle escaped her lips. I've never met a talking, singing umbrella before, she said, her initial shock turning into delight. Well, most of us are a bit shy, the umbrella chirped. But today is special. I protect people from the rain, it said, puffing itself up with a little bit of pride. That's my job, and I'm very good at it. But today I want to do more than just keep someone dry. I want to help. Leela smiled, intrigued. She held the umbrella's handle a little tighter, as if holding the hand of a new friend. Okay, she said. Let's help, as they continued on their way. The umbrella humming its happy tune, Leela spotted a tiny kitten huddled under a large leafy bush. The poor thing was shivering, soaked, and looking miserable. Its fur was plastered to its small body, and it let out a tiny, sad meow. Oh no, you poor thing, Leela whispered. Her heart aching for the little creature, she carefully knelt down, extending her arm to hold the umbrella over the shivering kitten. As the umbrella's canopy covered the kitten, a soft, warm glow began to emanate from the yellow fabric. It wasn't just blocking the rain anymore, it was spreading a gentle, comforting warmth. The kitten immediately stopped shaking. It looked up at Leela with wide, grateful eyes, let out a happy meow, and even gave her finger a little lick before snuggling into the dry patch of ground. Leela stayed there for a moment, making sure the kitten was warm and safe before she continued on her journey, her heart feeling a little warmer too. A little further down the street, Leela saw an old man standing at a bus stop with no shelter. He was trying to cover his head with a newspaper, but it was quickly turning into a soggy mess. The rain was coming down a bit harder now, and he was getting completely drenched. Leela felt a pang of sympathy. She remembered what the umbrella had said about wanting to help. She walked over to the man and, without a word, stood next to him, holding her umbrella high. A look of surprise crossed the man's face, followed by a warm smile. Well now, isn't that kind of you? He said. As Leela shared her shelter, the umbrella did something truly magical. It began to stretch, growing wider and wider until it comfortably covered both Leela and the old man, keeping them both perfectly dry. It wasn't just the physical stretching. It felt as if the umbrella's very spirit of kindness was expanding to welcome another person. Thank you, young lady, the man said, his eyes twinkling. You've brightened up this great day for me, with every act of kindness sheltering the kitten. Sharing with the old man the umbrella's yellow fabric seemed to shine brighter. The warm glow it had produced for the kitten was now a steady, radiant light. Like a miniature sun on a cloudy day, it wasn't just keeping the rain away. It was chasing away the gloom, too. Leela felt a wonderful feeling bubble up inside her, a happiness that was even more special than finding a talking umbrella when Leela finally reached her cozy little house. The rain was starting to slow down, the heavy drops turning into a fine, misty drizzle. A rainbow was even beginning to peek through the clouds in the distance. As she stood on her doorstep, about to fold it up, the umbrella sang one last, soft song, a gentle lullaby. "You did well today, Leela," it said, its voice soft and gentle. "Kindness is its own kind of magic. It can make even the rainiest days feel beautiful and full of sunshine." Leela hugged the umbrella tightly before going inside. The next morning, the sun was shining brightly in a clear blue sky. Leela picked up her yellow umbrella. It was quiet, just a normal, everyday umbrella. But Leela knew better. She knew the secret it held. And from that day on, whenever it rained, Leela didn't feel gloomy. She would just smile, remembering her magical friend and the lesson it taught her. Because she knew that even a rainy day, a gray day, a seemingly dark day, can be filled with sunshine when you choose to be kind. And that's a kind of magic we can all create. Remember that a small act of kindness, like sharing an umbrella, can make a huge difference in someone's day. It has the power to turn a gray, rainy afternoon into something warm and bright. So next time you have a chance, share your umbrella, share a smile, share your kindness. You never know what magic you might create. Thank you so much for watching and listening to our story today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. See you next time.